Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Morgan from the Williston Community Library, bringing you today's day 12 of the 12 days of holidays. So today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making a wishing wand. So if you were able to pick up a kit from us, everything is included. If not, what you're going to need is you are going to need a piece of paper that you can draw a star on, some tissue paper, and a straw or a popsicle stick, and then some glue and scissors. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my star and I'm going to cut my star out. So now that I have my star cut out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to add glue all over my star, because now we're going to take some tissue paper and I'm going to rip my tissue paper up and make it into a little ball and glue those on there. If you are like me and you have glue on your fingers, your tissue paper is going to stick to your fingers. So this is what my star looks like so far. And I'm going to just keep crumpling up these pieces of paper and adding them to it. And you might need to, every once in a while, add a little more glue. I know that I need to do that because I can tell that it's not sticking as well. Oops. All right, so now that I'm almost done, just got to keep adding more glue because it's not sticking as well. All right, so this is what my star looks like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my star and I'm going to glue it onto my straw. I had to think of what this was called. But first, I'm going to cut my straw in half because I realized that it's really long and I don't need it that long. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little bit of glue and I'm going to hold that down for just a second. And if you have any tape that you could use to reinforce it, that might help as well. So here's what it looks like so far. And I'm going to go ahead and I am going to add a couple of strips even my scissors are sticky. I'm going to add a couple of strips of tissue paper to it. One more. And there is my wishing wand. Like I said, if you have any tape that you want to use in order to make it a little more sturdy, otherwise I would leave it laying down for a little bit so that it has a little bit more time to dry. But there is your wishing wand. If you would like to send us pictures, we would love to see what they look like. Thank you for joining us. Alrighty, everybody, so now that we've had a chance to make our wishing wands, what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and we are going to read our story. So today we are going to read The Night Before New Year's, and this is by Natasha Wing, illustrated by Amy Wummer. The Night Before New Year's. 'Twas the last day of December, what we call New Year's Eve. A whole year had flown by. It was hard to believe. We were pretty excited. Our puppy was too. We cheered out with the old and in with the new. Oh, please, I begged. Can we stay up till midnight for this one special evening? My parents told us, all right. So we drove to the store to buy party supplies. hats, horns and poppers, and sparkly bow ties. At home, we put up all the streamers and balloons, silver glitter and gold stars to twinkle off our rooms. A banner was hung by the ceiling with care in hopes that baby New Year soon would be there. We gathered for dinner, a grand late night feast. All our family favorites. I ate 3 cupcakes at least. With a clink of our glasses, we all gave a toast, making New Year's resolutions. My dad had the most. But I couldn't come up with one single vow. That's okay, said Mom. You don't have to right now. After dinner was done, we played checkers and charades, then broke out the cards for a long game of spades. We shared fond memories. Oh, there were dozens. Holidays, camping trips, and new baby cousins. Our eyelids were droopy, so we ducked out for fresh air. Then came in to watch the crowd lining Times Square. 1 more hour, said Dad, till the new year is here. Put on your hat, said Mom. Let's practice our cheer. Counting down from 10 without a single mistake. We tooted horns and popped poppers. I was now wide awake. My brother chased our puppy all through the house. Then Mom and Dad noticed it was quiet as a mouse. There was no sound of barking, no little boy chatter. So we sprang from the couch to see what's the matter. When what to our wandering eyes should appear, but 2 party poopers make that 3 now, oh dear. While our puppy curled up on my father's lap, my brother and I went upstairs for a 5-minute nap. We both soon were nestled, all snug in our beds, while visions of fireworks danced in our heads. The next thing I knew, it was sunny and bright. Rats! We missed ringing in the New Year's last night. But that's when I came up with my resolution. I believe I absolutely will stay up for next New Year's Eve. The end. All right, everybody, so that is going to conclude this year's 12 Days of Holidays. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next year.